As someone who has done reality TV, I can say there is quite a bit of truth in Sexy Island, so I'm really excited for people to listen.
Tonight on SRTV's sexy new show, Sexy Island.
Sexy Island is a twist on the reality TV that you think you know. So it's all reality stars from previous reality shows come to this island to have one big hit reality show. So if you think about the Netflix show Perfect Match.
And there are twists and turns in Sexy Island that kind of reveal the dark side of reality TV and how far people are really willing to go to make entertaining content, and if it's real, if it's fake, how much manipulation really goes on.
That's right. We're all here together on an unknown tropical island to hopefully find some of you, if not all, love.
My character Gwen is a villain who has done reality TV before. She has come back. She has her character that she knows how to play. She knows how to be memorable in this type of show. And she is getting her PhD in reality TV, and she's studying it, so she's super passionate about it, not only from being in the show, but also analyzing it, and she's very interested in the dynamics at hand. So when I first read Gwen, I wasn't really getting a villain vibe. I was just getting very strategic, like someone who knows that this is her career, like she has chosen to make reality TV her career and is thinking, how far can I take this? Which is really like, if you're doing reality TV as your job, you just want to be as memorable as possible. So I was thinking of Francesca Farago, first from Too Hot to Handle. Now she's done some other spin-offs, and I do know her personally, and I know other people who know her personally, and she is so sweet and like a dream to work with. But then on the show, she's always portrayed as a villain because she knows that's what she has to do. So I was thinking of her the whole time with Gwen. Who knows, maybe she'll listen to it and be like, that's me.
Look, you have to give the audience something to feel passionate about, to cheer for, to root against. Reality TV is primal.
I play Esmeralda. She was on a show about sexy singles who seance. So she has a little bit of a darker side to her, but at the same time, she is very bubbly. So there's that like dichotomy there, which is very fun. And she is the first contestant eliminated. So when they find her, she's in distress. And in talking with our director, we kind of talked about maybe she doesn't really feel akin to, like, she doesn't really worship the devil. She just sort of wanted to be a part of something.
Practicing communication through trauma. And if anyone needs help with communication, it's you.
I am the social media manager at Meet Cute. So when the opportunity came about to do this role, they reached out to me and they were like, hey Jen, we think that this would be a really good fit. Do you want to look at the script?
And shout out to Genevieve. So she read the character description for Gwen and was like, I've got a friend for this. And she was like, I'm putting you forward for this project. It's about reality TV. Like, this character is so you. It's like a perfect match. And I was like, nah, say less. I'm in reality TV. I definitely know that. Check, check. So I was on The Real Love Boat on CBS, and I was the bartender, and all of the singles who were on the ship would come to me for advice. And you know, there were producers in my ear at certain times saying, well, what do we think about this couple? And even if I had never really thought that they would be a great match, then you've got the producer in your ear saying, oh, let's set them up. And you're like, why not? So that's kind of where the reality gets blurred. But honestly, I have to say, as a reality TV fan myself, I was very interested in doing a reality show to see how much of it was real. And I was generally more surprised at how real it is.
I need more than hope. I need certainty. Bryce and Gwen must get together. It is crucial for Sexy Island.
I would say what I thought was that it was going to be just a normal, you think it's going to be a normal reality type thing, because I think we're so used to seeing like, oh, these characters are just going to fall in love, and if it's a reality show, they're going to fall in love, and maybe it's not going to work out. And that's what I thought we were probably going to see. It was going to be a a take on that. But when I saw what did happen, I was like, oh, this is kind of a little bit darker than I ever imagined it could be.
Yes, it's extravagant and it's far off, but I mean, in some way it's like, well, manipulation, I mean, at what point is it really inhumane? It was funny, it's fun, it's all silly. And I think that's why Sexy Island is gonna be so fun for people to listen to. Because there's parts of it where you're like, oh yeah, that probably is what it's really like. And then you just go so far off the deep end that it just becomes farcical and funny and hopefully really entertaining.
It's weird. It kind of sounded like you're saying that they're obsessed with keeping us here.
I feel like the thing about reality TV is it's so much easier for you to put yourself into that show because you're watching it and you're like, huh, somebody was just at home watching this and thought I could do that and applied. So then you just naturally start to think, well, what if I was on this show? What would I do in this situation? Like, what character would I play?
The reality TV of 10 years ago, if you think about like what The Bachelor was, people were going on it to find love. The dates that they create are super grand, super romantic. These carriage rides, and they're doing grand dinners and just these huge romantic things, which is exactly what you see in a romantic comedy. And I think the reason that we love rom-coms, the idea that you could fall in love with someone in 2 weeks, it's the same exact thing in a reality show. We want to believe that.
It's all here tonight on Sexy Island.